So this is the solution to your exercise 15. It says that you work in the stationery department at the University of Tawara Beach. You're going to demonstrate some of the ways in which a relational database can be used to provide necessary information quickly in an easily understandable form. Using a suitable software package, create a new database, and you are supposed to import these three tables. You will need to use the following information to create the tables. So first of all, we will open up Access, click on blank database, click on browse, select where you want to save it. Let's say I'm saving in the same folder, solution to Access EX15. Create, close the blank table, and then we start with the import process. The very first file that we are importing is item 03. Let me zoom in so that you can see. So delimited, we click on next. Can you see the speech marks in the data? We click on next. We select the first row contains field names, and we have a look at our data, making sure that there are no apostrophes or speech marks in our data. If we do, we have to get rid of them. So it is being done by Access automatically in this particular scenario. Click on next. Over here, we are supposed to choose the field name and the data type. We refer to the paper. So we have number, item code is number, long integer, price needs to be currency, item needs to be short text, type needs to be short text. Then we have subtype short text, pack size long integer, reorder level, long integer, in stock, long integer, supplier is short text. Click on next. We need a primary key, so let's say item code is the primary key. We click on next, and this is basically the items. New data from file, text file, browse. Now we look at the second file, which is probably the department. Again, detected as delimited. First row contains the field names. Department code, this is the name, which is short text. Signatory is short text. Delivery room, short text. Phone. Phone should be what? Integer or short text? Short text. Very nice. So short text, choose the primary key, department code, click on next, and let's say it's DEPT. Moving on to the third file, from file, text file, browse, and order. Again, delimited. First row contains the field names. Click on next. Long integer, product is also a long integer, customer is also long integer. This is date with time, quantity is long integer. Primary key, order number, click on next. Order is the name of the table, we click on finish. All the three tables are imported. Just double click on them, open them, so that making sure that the data is in the correct format. Saving the changes. Okay. Now you were to establish the following relationships or one-to-many relationships. In order to create the relationships, we are going to go to database tools. Clicking on relationships, we add our tables. Okay, so department code in the department file. This department code needs to be connected with the customer in the order file. So department code in the department file needs to be connected to the customer in the order file. So that's one to many. The other relation that they have specified, item code in the items needs to be connected with product in the order. Item code in the items needs to be connected to the product in the order table. It's also one-to-many. So these are the relationships which were to be made. Once done, close them, save the changes. It says do not enforce the referential integrity by default. It is not being enforced. It says select only the details of items where the supplier is DUD and the value of in stock is less than the value of reorder level. Okay, so if this is an extract, which I probably told some of the students that this is not possible. Why? Because there's no value which is less than the reorder level. The items, if you look at the in stock, there is no item or there is no record which is actually lesser than the reorder level. There are two. There is this. Okay, let's see how we apply it. So we close this, we click on create, we click on query design, and we add our tables. Once we add our tables, we need to add the supplier. Supplier needs to be what? Supplier needs to be DUD. That's the criteria. So we are going to apply DUT and we click on run. So these are the DUD suppliers. And what do we want? And the value of in stock is less than the value of reorder level. So let's add in stock and reorder. In stock, reorder. Click on run. So when I apply this, you can see that if you look at the in stock values now, after applying the criteria of DUT, there is no single entry which is less than the reorder level. Is that so? However, when we're looking at the table individually, there were a couple of entries which were lesser than the reorder level. All right, come back here. We've added the in stock and the reorder. So we want the in stock to be less than reorder level. And this is our extract or extracted data. They have not specified what to name it. So when we click on run, there is no value which is actually less than the in stock or less than the reorder. Sorry. Why is that so? Because why is that? No. The relationship. When we import all the tables in the query, it is having an impact onto our data. We have taken only the fields from the items table. One is supplier, one is reorder, and one is in stock. We have not taken any field from here. We have not taken any field from here. So they should not be impacting our results in the query. So what we do is we are going to remove it. Click on run. Now, can you see this? There are a couple of entries which are appearing as -1. So that means that these are the ones which are less than the reorder level. And why 0, 1, 0 and -1? Because this field is basically being detected as Boolean. So if I go back to my design view, right click on this new field, click on the properties, have the property section displayed here. The format I set to, let's say, can't have the format. I have to change the data type, which I can't over here. Okay. So I'll just uncheck the in stock and the reorder. This is just for the demonstration. So we click on run. And these are the items which are actually lesser than the reorder level. So what we can do is we can just apply the criteria. Yes. Click on run. These are the list of the items. Now, where are the items? We are to add them. And they have specified print the details of the product in the ascending order of type and then ascending order of item code. So we are to add type and item code to this list. Click on run. We don't have to show whether they are less or not, so we can uncheck this as well, although the criteria is still applied. Click on run. So item code and type. So these are the items in which the in-stock value is less than the reorder value. There are 23 records. Ascending, descending, I think you can apply it. So ascending order of type and then ascending order of item code. So what we do is we just change ascending order of type and then ascending order of item code. Supplier is done. So change the order for the supplier, click on run. This is how it looks. Are we clear on this? Sometimes due to the relationships, due to the relational database, the data which is basically in front of you or basically gets extracted is affected by the relationship. So you have to keep a very close watch. If you are taking fields from just one table, only that table needs to be a part of the query, not all. Because now if I add the rest of the tables, let's say items is here, if I add order and department, I have all the three tables, although no field is basically being added over here, the rest remains the same. When I click on run, I don't get to have any record. Got it? We have taken fields from just one table, items table. So only items should be in the runtime, not the department or the order. You have applied the criteria wrong. Check what you have typed over here. It's reorder level. Sometimes the kids, they overlook this, they type it in recorder level. All right, so department does not have to be a part of this, order does not have to be a part of this. Click on run, you get the list. That was your query one, which is an extract. You're going to prepare a report which shows details of the orders placed by a single department over a particular period. Select only the records which represent the orders placed by customers 1427 during December. Okay. First of all, we create a query. We add all the three tables. Resize so that you have all the fields visible. We need to apply it on the customer ID during December 2002. Customer ID. Where is it? Customer. Click on run. Am I creating a cross tab? Oh no, I don't have to create a cross tab. Create query design. And we need customer. So the ID needs to be what? 1427. Click on the design view, come down to your criteria, apply 1427. Click on run. These are the records. During the month of December, from where can we have the date? Date. Click on run. During the month of December means 1st of December till 31st of December. So because the date is in the full form, it has the date, the month and the year. So we have to apply the criteria as between 01 slash 12 slash 20 2000 what? 2002. So 2002 and 31 slash 12 slash 2002. Click on run. These are the records. Next, prepare and print a board showing this information. The header should include Tawara Beach and today's date, department code, name, signatory, and delivery. Come back to your query. We need department code added. We need name, signatory, deliver room. Then we need the detail row should show order number, item code, item price and quantity, item price quantity. Group the data by date. Date is already there. We have applied a criteria on date. What else? At the end of the report, show the total price for all the items ordered. You should calculate this by multiplying the price and quantity for each item and then total those values. So this is how your report should look like. Do we need the customer ID? Yeah. Is the customer ID and the department code same? Look, the customer ID and the department code are the same. So we can just keep one, which is actually the department code. All right. Now what to do? We're gonna build the report. Close the query, and it is to be named as Tawara Beach. Select your query, go to create, click on report wizard. Make sure that your correct query is selected. Add all the fields, click on next. Now we look at the design. At the top, we have department code, name, signatory, and deliver room. Do we have name in our table? We do. So if I select this, department code, name, signatory, deliver room. This is exactly how it looks over here. Department code, name, signatory, and deliver room. So we are to view this in this particular format. Then we click on next. Do we need to add a grouping level? Group by date. Okay, so add date. It says date by month. Should it be date by month or completely date? Okay, if we are to change it, we can go to grouping options, group levels, date. We can change it to normal. It can be based on the year, the month, the week, day, or minute, but normal. Click on OK. So it will be only date. Then click on next. Ascending, descending, not specified. Orientation, not specified. We go ahead with portrait. Click on next. And the name is Tawara Beach. Preview the report, click on finish. Now you have to spend time in order to set the design for your report. Close the print preview. Okay. Bring the labels, these labels. We need to have the date displayed as, what's the label for the date? Order placed on, and then we have the date data. Okay, fine. And then underneath that we have order item code, item price, quantity. Okay. Let's bring all of these. First of all, in this section, the date label is going to be right next to the data. And they all have to be shifted towards the right. I can do this in the layout view as well. So head over to the layout view. Yeah, the date. Let's fix this. Now price, item code, date, name, signatory, deliver room, code. Right. Go to format. Let's say I'm going to change it to 14. The color of the font is dark blue. The font is Times New Roman. It is bold. It is italic. Done. Now we are going to shift. Price be displayed here. Item. Let's fix the space. Then we have item code. Then we have the order number. Okay. This label is actually what? It is labeled as order placed on. So we're going to change the order placed on. And what about the data? This is going to have the same format as of this. So click on Format Painter and set the format. Changing the format of the date, you can right click on Properties. This is the format. We want it to be date, full month, and full year. Double D, 4 M's, and 4 Y's. This does not seem to be bold, so I'm just going to uncheck bold for this. Okay, then come the upper section. Deliver room needs to be right in front of the deliver room. Shift it to this side. Signatory in front of signatory. Then we have name. And we have the department code. Department code also needs to be in the upper section. So let's place it here. Reduce this. And let's go back to our layout view. fix it a little bit. Reposition and resize your data. Right. So this is perfectly fine now. Tawara Beach, again, format, dark blue. Let's say this is 24, italic, bold, and the text is Times New Roman. Title here, and then we need today's date, which is to be displayed over here. For that, I will just go to my design view. I will take the automated date added to the report wizard and place it in this section. Come back to my report design, or let's say the layout view. Select my Tawara Beach, click on format, format painter, and apply the same format on my date. It's actually smaller, so we can reduce the size. Let's say 20. Yeah, this is how your final report should look like. We need the total value of the items, so we just click on the price, report layout design, sigma totals, and we click on sum. The total price is this. We don't need this total. We don't need the total of the groups. We only need this total. And this is actually format of currency. So we select this, come to the property sheet, select currency, decimal places to 2, and this is applied. We need to add a label next to this, which is total. So come back to your design view, report design, add a label, draw a label box, type in total. Come back to your layout, select one of these labels, click on format painter, and select total. So this is how my report should look like when it's going to be printed. Although if I have to make it exactly the way it looks in the paper, so this is actually appearing right underneath over here. And this is actually not total, just it is actually total value. And not giving any chance to the examiner to deduct marks. Where? Quantity. Quantity was not added. So let's add it. Design view, report design, click on add existing fields. The quantity is missing, so I will just select from the tables the quantity, double click on it, it's added. I just need the data. Data needs to be right next to the price. What about the label? I will just remove it. For the label of the quantity, I will add the label in this section. Type in quantity and price format needs to be applied to quantity. So this is how it looks. And format, let's change the alignment. Let's go with the shape outline, set it to transparent. That's about it. You good? Anything left?
सर टोटल वैल्यू का काम है वो पिछले आपने किस तरह निकाली है अपने स्टडी करके उन्होंने कहा भी कैलकुलेट दिस बाय मल्टीप्लाइंग द प्राइस एंड क्वांटिटी फॉर ईच आइटम देन टोटल
Yeah. Okay. So let's remove this. Go to our report layout design view. Let's remove this label as well, because now we are talking about adding an expression into a report. In order to add the expression, report design, rather than clicking on the label, this is the expression, the text box. Expression box needs to be added. We click on it, make it appear at the end of the report. What's the expression? What's the expression? No, no, no. Price multiplied by quantity. So we'll just type in equals to square brackets open and close. In this, I will type in price. This needs to be multiplied with square brackets open close by quantity. Once done, this is actually the label for the expression box, which needs to be total value. Done. Come back to your layout. Is this okay? Don't think so. Did we add the expression correctly? Price into quantity. Okay. This needs to be what? Currency. Format, shape outline needs to be transparent. Let's look at this. Click on format.
सर ये टोटल भी करना है प्राइस और क्वांटिटी को मल्टीप्लाई करके टोटल भी होगा सम भी होगा
Okay, I think I need to make some changes to the expression.
सर सम भी
Wait. Report footer, we let's say extend it, add an expression box. Okay, so equals to sum. We have price into sum of no. Price into quantity. Yeah. This will be multiplied. And then we apply sum on top of it. This should be it. Total value. Come back to your layout. Quantity, format painter, we apply total value. Over here, the outline needs to be transparent. This needs to be currency. We activate the properties. Format needs to be currency. And it should be 2 decimal places. So if you want to check, you can multiply and check if the total is correct. I think it will be correct this time. So this was the report. Close it, save changes. Next is we're going to prepare a report to summarize the sales of from all the data held in the database. So this is basically a cross tab. So straight away, we are going to go with create and query design. We add all our tables. Again, the starting point of the cross tab is this. Resize the table so that all fields are visible. Select from all the data only the products where the type is pens or markers. Type. Add type, click on run. We only need pens or markers. So we take this, copy it, and apply this as our criteria. Click on run. This is what we need. Next. Using this data, create a cross tab, shows type as the row labels, subtype as column headings. Okay, so we need to add subtype. Add it. Next. Show the number of each product sold where there is type, where the type is pens and markers. Show the numbers of each product sold. Do we have any sold field? No. So these are basically the items which are actually sold. We need to add third field in order to complete our cross tab. It can be what? Item code from the same table, on which we are going to apply count or the operation for the cross tab. Close this, save it as query 1, select your query 1, go to create, click on query wizard, select cross tab, click on OK, select your query, which is actually the query 1, click on next. The row labels are supposed to be what? The type. Click on next. The column needs to be subtype. Next, item code needs to be counted. We don't need any row sums, so we uncheck this. Click on next, and the title for the report is given sales summary broken down by category. Sales summary broken down by category. Click on finish. This is how it looks. Is that so? Look at the query. Do we have pencils, pens, highlighter? Anything else? No. Anything that I can do in the query. So let's say I go back to design, remove the order, remove the department, click on run. So you've got more categories, right? Why I've done this? Because I've taken fields from just one table, the type, subtype, and the item code. So remove the rest of them, close the query, save the changes, and reopen your cross tab. They'll get updated automatically. So this was your cross tab. You can build a report by clicking on the report wizard and follow through the process. I think this is the solution to your exercise 15. Close.